Okay, good morning, everyone. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Calling the roll for the Monday, July 14, 2025 Board of Control meeting. It is 11:01 a.m. We have Laura Black serving as an alternate for Meredith Turner.
Present.
Joseph Nani serving as an alternate for Michael Hauser.
Here.
Councilmember Robert Schlepper.
Here.
Melanie Say serving as an alternate for Mike Dever.
Here.
Catherine Gallagher serving as an alternate for Chris Renee, County Executive.
Here.
Michael Chambers, Fiscal Officer, serving as Chairman.
Here?
Paul Porter.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Okay, great. Next on the agenda is the review and the approval of the minutes from July 7th. I will make the motion to approve. Is there a second? Second by Ms. Melanie Say. All in favor to approve the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The minutes are approved. Let's go to our first item.
No public comment?
Is there any public comment?
No public comment.
Thank you. Now let's go to our first item.
New items for review. First item, BC 2025-443. Department of Sustainability recommending an award and submitting a contract with Nutter Consulting LLC in the amount not to exceed $49,800 for consulting services to provide technical assistance for the Municipal Climate Action Project effective upon signatures of all parties through December 31st, 2025.
Morning, Matt Ruby for the Department of Sustainability. Over a year ago now, we were granted a subaward from the City of Cleveland for a US EPA grant award focused on pollution and climate reduction efforts. So as part of that, there was a contract previously approved that is currently updating our greenhouse gas emissions inventory data set. And that is in addition to the work that the department is doing right now to update the climate action plan for Cuyahoga County. What this contract with Nutter will do is come in behind and take the data and take the findings and package them into something that can be communicated outward to all of our 59 municipalities that will both inform them of findings, but also the practical implications of that and help develop policies and responses with the ultimate goal of reducing climate impact. It was awarded through an informal RFQ. There was 3 responses, and Nutter, from what Melanie has told me, had by far the best proposal.
Okay, Matt, thank you. Are there questions from the board on this item? Okay, seeing no questions, I will make the motion to approve it. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Nani. All in favor to approve, say aye. Aye. Opposed? The item is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Next item, BC 2025-444, Cuyahoga County Law Library submitting an RFP exemption, which will result in an award recommendation to West Publishing Corporation, also known as Thomson Reuters, in the amount not to exceed $104,382.24 for 30 Ohio print books and book sets for law library patrons and staff for the period August 1st, 2025 through July 31st, 2028, and submitting a contract with said RFP exemption.
Thank you. Good morning. I'm Kathy Dugan, the County Law Librarian, and I'm here about our West Book contract. This is the first book contract we've had in many, many years. We've been whittling down our print collection substantially. Finally, we got it to where we think we can live with a 3-year contract. They started out at 9%. I got them down to 4% annual increases, which is going to help us in the long run greatly. And these are the core materials that you need in a law library for the people who just aren't comfortable with databases, or they want to check out a book and read it at their leisure.
Thank you, Kathy. Are there questions from the board? Seeing no questions, I will make the motion to approve. Is there a second? Second by Councilman Schlepper. All in favor to approve, say aye. Aye. Opposed? The item is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Next item, BC 2025-445, Court of Common Pleas Juvenile Court Division submitting an amendment to a master contract with various providers for trauma-informed treatment services for court-referred youth for the period July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2026, as listed for items A and B on the printed agenda.
Good morning, Jennifer Howard for Juvenile Court. We're coming forward to ask to remove a vendor from our master contract, which will make it just a contract with PALS, and we're decreasing the fund of the overall contract by $10,000.
Okay, Jennifer, thank you. Are there questions from the board on this item? Seeing no questions, I will make the motion to approve it. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Nani. All in favor to approve, say aye. Aye. Opposed? The item is approved. Next item?
Next item, BC 2025-446, Court of Common Pleas Juvenile Court Division submitting an RFP exemption which will result in an award recommendation to Project Lift Services in the amount not to exceed $146,300 for the Credible Messenger Mentorship and Violence Intervention Program for court-referred youths ages 13 to 21, identified as moderate to high risk of recidivism for the period January 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2026, and submitting a contract with said RFP exemption.
Good morning again, Jennifer Howard for Juvenile Court. This is a new contract with Project Lift to support the Credible Messengers Mentorship Program for our court-referred youth. Another contract will be coming for Credible Messengers. Project Lift will be train the trainer. Credible Messengers will train Project Lift. Project Lift will train all our other vendors on the Credible Messenger Mentorship Program model. And we're asking for the funds to cover that.
Okay, thank you. Are there questions from the board on this item? Seeing no questions, I will make the motion to approve it. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Paul Porter. All in favor to approve, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The item is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Next item, BC 2025-447, Clerk of Courts submitting an amendment to a contract with Midwest Direct Presort Mailing Services Incorporated for electronic certified mail services for the period January 1st, 2023 through December 31st, 2024, to extend the time period to December 31st, 2026, and for additional funds in the amount not to exceed $450,000, effective upon signatures of all parties.
Good morning. My name is Angela Williamson. I'm here on behalf of Clerk of Courts Nay LaBird. Since 2015, the Clerk of Courts has contracted with Midwest Direct for all statutorily required mailing services. Each year, the Clerk of Courts issues approximately 83,000 documents by certified mail and approximately 350,000 documents by ordinary mail. This contract provides a savings of approximately $1.05 for each certified mail piece and 11 cents for each piece of ordinary mail, along with the electronic return of certified mail receipts. This amendment extends the contract until December 31st, 2026.
Okay, thank you, Angela. Are there questions from the board on this item? Okay, seeing no questions, I will make a motion to approve it. Is there a second? Seconded by Miss Melanie Say. All in favor to approve, say aye. Aye. Opposed? The item is approved. Next item?
Next item, BC 2025-448, is being held at the request of the county executive.
Okay, thank you. Let's move on to the next item.
Next item, BC 2025-449, Sheriff's Department submitting an amendment to a contract with Lexipol LLC for a customized wellness application for use on all mobile devices in connection with FY 2022 Law Enforcement Mental Health and Wellness Act for the period May 2nd, 2023 through May 1st, 2025, to extend the time period to December 31st, 2027, and for additional funds in the amount not to exceed $42,580.65, effective upon signatures of all parties.
Good morning, Chris Costin, Sheriff's Department. This was a current contract strictly for law enforcement. This amendment is now going to include our jail staff and protective services. Sergeant Miller is here with me. She's going to briefly explain this application.
Good morning, everybody. Sergeant Patty Miller, and I'm our wellness coordinator. So this app that we did get, there was such high usage that I decided it was a really important piece to have for our department, but it was funded by grant funding. So what I want to do, because it's done so well, is have corrections and protective services officers also have it available, and they're willing to do that at just a slight increase in the cost, but getting it onto general funding. So I think it's just a great benefit. It has resources in it, wellness resources, constantly updating videos and updating wellness, different components of wellness, as well as like some self-assessment so people can check on themselves, see how they're doing. Also looking into like sleep sounds and meditation. I could go on and on because it's my passion, but that's about it. Do you have any questions?
Mr. Nani does, yes.
Actually, just a thought, and if, relative to funding, you may want, I don't know if it's possible or not, but talking to HR to see if the wellness fund is an eligible funding source for this in the future.
Okay. Thank you.
Anybody else have any comments or questions? Okay, seeing no further questions, I will make a motion to approve it. Is there a second? Second by Councilman Schlepper. All in favor to approve, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Thank you. The item is approved. Next item?
Next item, BC 2025-450, Department of Public Safety and Justice Services submitting an amendment to an agreement with Chagrin Valley Dispatch Council for sublease of space and equipment in connection with the relocation of the Cuyahoga Emergency Communication System Dispatch Center to Chagrin Valley Dispatch Center located 88 Center Street, Bedford, for the period January 1st, 2016 through January 14, 2026, to replace Exhibit D with a new Exhibit D, variable cost, no additional funds required, effective upon signatures of all parties.
Good morning, Mary Beth Vaughn from Public Safety. And this amendment is going to allow us to reimburse Chagrin Valley for the balance of the 2025 Radio Council maintenance. What happens is, the reason the money is available on this contract is there's three charges: the Cleveland Radio, the Marks subscription, and the Motorola radio charges. If Chagrin Valley incurs an expense on our behalf, they pay it and then we reimburse them. Many years there, it either came in under budget or there wasn't a charge, hence the availability of the money on the contract just to do a redistribution.
Thank you, Mary Beth. Are there questions from the board? Seeing no questions, I will make the motion to approve it. Is there a second? Seconded by Councilman Schlepper. All in favor to approve, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The item is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item.
Next item, BC 2025-451, Department of Health and Human Services, Community Initiatives Division, Office of Homeless Services, submitting an RFP exemption, which will result in an award recommendation to Cleveland Mediation Center in the amount not to exceed $68,106 for mediation services to prevent involuntary discharge of residents in emergency shelters in connection with the Continuum of Care program for the period July 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2027, and submitting a contract with said RFP exemption.
Good morning, Marcos Cortez with the Office of Homeless Services. The Cleveland Mediation Center mediates conflicts with the residents of emergency shelters located within the continuum of care to prevent involuntary discharges from the shelter that would result in individuals or families returning to the streets or places not fit for habitation.
Thank you, Marcos. Are there questions from the board on this item? Seeing no questions, I will make a motion to approve it. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Nani. All in favor to approve, say aye. Aye. Opposed? The item is approved.
Thank you.
Next item.
Moving on to consent agenda items BC 2025-452 through BC 2025-457.
Okay, board members, there's a handful of items. If there's any questions, feel free to ask now. Okay, seeing no questions, I will make the motion to approve today's consent agenda items as listed. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Ms. Melanie Say. All in favor to approve, say aye. Aye. Opposed? The items are approved. Moving on to other business.
No other business?
Is there any public comment?
No public comment?
I will make the motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Ms. Melanie Say. All in favor to adjourn, say aye. Aye. Opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you.